120 minutes of intense football. There'll be a quick huddle, a chance to chat. But following 120 minutes of game time, the sides cannot be separated. Kenya 1, Madagascar 1 will have penalties to see who advances to the semi-final. Kibwage and Aboud, part of the defensive unit of this Kenya side that have stood stoically, conceded only twice in 5 games. Who will take the penalties? Who will hold their nerve? Who will secure passage for their side? Will it be Madagascar, who continue to defy the odds, or will it be the debutants on home soil with no prior Chan experience? Kenya topped the group of death, but in the knockout stages and had a knock of their own as they conceded the equaliser to Madagascar in the second half. Juma, among those whose experience may prove telling for Kenya in the shootout. So many parallels that can be drawn between Madagascar's fairy tale run in 2022 in Algeria and Kenya's run here in this edition, both as debutants, both building confidence with each upset, both shocking the continent with a series of results, and both turning them from dark horses into contenders. Captain Aboud with words for his teammates. Dax is having a few words with his team. In their respective huddles, they'll be discussing who takes the kicks. They'll also be looking for some inspiration. And look no further than a man who won virtually everything. As a player, stellar career for Benny McCarthy, who is regarded by his players as a brother, as a father, and as a hero, and he inspired them here. Madagascar, meanwhile, offer up a prayer. There is a rigid belief in their ability, Madagascar. Bear in mind, no players from Europe. This is a battle of domestic league products. Madagascar has displayed some tactical sharpness in today's tie, just hinting once again at a football ecosystem that doesn't always get visibility. Similar for Kenya. There is talent waiting to be showcased. Indeed, with every fixture, they lay it out for all to see. But now the focus falls on the goalkeepers. The responsibility on the shoulders of 2 men. For Kenya, by Omondi. For Madagascar, Toldo. They hold hopes and expectations on their shoulders. 2 clean sheets and a man of the match performance against Morocco. Adalbert for the warning to the goalkeepers, just taking them through the rigid instructions they need to follow. Can't leave their line before the ball has been struck. Toldo, at 39, he's seen much in club football. but in this tournament he's seen 3 Man of the Match awards, and those were not by accident. First player to take a penalty in the shootout will be the Madagascar captain, Tony. 31-year-old from the Antananarivo club, Algergo Plus, the reigning league champions. Madagascar's equaliser came from the penalty mark. The soft-spoken Roro Rakotodrabe watching on, coach of Madagascar, and their second chat appearance after guiding them to third at their first. Tony to take the first penalty in the shootout against Omondi. Tucks it home with aplomb. Struck it firmly, struck it fiercely. And Tony gives Madagascar the early lead in the shootout. Mohamed Siraji to step up for Kenya. The man who signed from Bandari last week for Gor Mahia. To get Kenya on the scoreboard in the penalty shootout. Siraji against Toldo, tucks it home. Excellent penalty from the substitute Siraji. And he goes over to Omondi to encourage him to produce some heroics in this shootout. High and wide, impossible for goalkeepers. (1-1) in the shootout. Another chance to make it 2-1 in the shootout. The man that won the penalty for Madagascar, central defender Toki. He's got a brilliant left boot. Denied by Omondi! It's early days in this penalty shootout, but Omondi's save rouses this partisan home crowd. The fan base roars as Omondi saves. And Toki is denied passage. Clutches his head in frustration. A penalty miss does not mean your side is down and out. Still several penalties to come, and next up for Kenya is Daniel Sakari, Dante. Strikes the ball crisply and cleanly, usually. Does so again, and Kenya do lead 2-1 in the shootout. Advantage Kenya through 2 rounds. 3 rounds to go. Very little Toldo could do about that. Two peerless, powerful, prodigious penalties from Kenya. And a stupendous save from Omondi means the Harambee Stars have the advantage. Now Lalaina, goal scorer. Consummate from the penalty mark. Lalaina makes no mistake. Beats Omondi and walks back to his mark. It's 2-2, but Kenya have a kick to come. Lalaina, a goal scorer against Central African Republic, a goal scorer against Burkina Faso. There's the man who scored the penalty in regulation time against Omondi, Feno Hasina. Will he take a penalty? Sylvester Owino is next up for Kenya. Subbed on late by Benny McCarthy. Played every minute of the group stages as Kenya went undefeated. Looks to keep them in front in the shootout now. Sylvester Owino straight over Toldo. Kenya 3-2 to the good through 3 rounds. Three successful strikes from the penalty mark from Kenya, and they've all come from the boots of substitutes. Siraji, Sakari and Owino. Omondi's played his part, and the substitutes have played their role for Kenya. 2 rounds to go. Madagascar are still in it. If they convert this, it's 3-3, and anything can happen. Omondi at the ready. Decides currently. It's still advantage Kenya, but they need to convert. And the first player from Kenya not to feature off the bench in this penalty shootout is Mike Kibwage. One of the leaders of this Kenya side. Kibwage staring down Toldo, takes a longer run up and is denied by Toldo. It's back on level terms. Kenya can't hold on to the advantage as Toldo steps up. It's 3-3 and the goalkeepers have made a save apiece. We're 1 round away from sudden death. Can't keep Toldo out of the game for long. Produces a moment of heroics in the shootout. It's back on level terms once more, as it was in the game. Kenya took the advantage. Madagascar snatched it away from them. In the shootout, Kenya took the advantage, and Madagascar have just snatched it away from them once more. Nicholas can't watch. Substituted off late after a massive performance. Taken quickly by the substitute, Toki Niaina, tucks it away, and Madagascar lead 4-3. This needs to go for Kenya. Otherwise, it's Madagascar who advance. The pressure on now. And the man who steps forward to deal with all that pressure is the man that scored the opening goal in this tie, Alfonso Mija, just 22, back at the club where he started, Gor Mahia, after spells with Kariobangi Sharks and Dhofar in Oman. Dax looks excited. Madagascar ready to celebrate. Kenya on tenterhooks. Omija to keep Kenya in the shootout after scoring just after half-time. Puts it wide and Madagascar advance. They eliminate Kenya at the quarter-final stage. It's all over for the co-hosts and the fairy tale alive once again for Madagascar. Debutants 2 years ago finished third. Their chance of finishing in even better position than that is still very much alive here. Roro Rakotondrabe tries to console Benny McCarthy. Masud Juma crestfallen. Kenya eliminated. Madagascar stay. Nabwire collapses. Madagascar, they are delighting Toldo with tears. Celebrating their success. It was advantage Kenya initially. Omondi's fine save, but Madagascar came back fighting as they so often do. They carry that underdog charm and they have revealed something deeper about themselves. Aboud of Kenya looking to console Omija. Misses the penalty that would have kept Kenya in the shootout. But Omija, who scored the goal in the 90, can't be consoled here. He feels that weight of expectation. 1-1, Madagascar advance, 4-3 on penalties. This the final moment. Toldo went the right way. Omija steering it just wide of the target, and the Barea get to dance with delight. Thousands file their way out of this venue. A disconsolate Kenya side. They've had a magnificent tournament. They remain undefeated, but they will not advance because on penalties, it is Madagascar who have progressed to the semi-final stage for the second edition in succession. It's heartbreak for Kenya at home. It's delight away from home. Total Energies man of the match. It'll be a bitter pill to swallow for Alpha Onyango. His second man of the match award.
Thank you.
Let's hear from the Total Energies man of the match, Alpha Onyango.
Onyango, congratulations for being man of the match and
Thank you.
how did you say today's game?
We fought hard, but unfortunately, it did not end our side. But we thank God Mighty for reaching us this far, and we thank our supporters for being with us since the day one until now. Thank you.
Giving thanks to the supporters, and there have been many. Kenya have delighted, they've captivated, they have dazzled, but they have not advanced as they are eliminated on penalties by Madagascar.
Already the chants raining down from the stands as they await the entrance of the protagonists. Their Tanzania team, who are unbeaten at this tournament. The same not true of Morocco, who fell to one of the other trio of hosts. Kenya went down to them on match day 3 by a single Ryan Ogam goal to 0.